Shear International. You guys just got a little taste of the amazing work that they do, and we're going to be diving into that. But can I just start by saying that I feel like I really fit in with the hairstylist look and the all black. I mean, we really planned it here.
Yes, yeah, you got the text.
Yeah, I did. I mean, this is great. It's like springtime does not exist.
It does not. Not in the hair industry, it does not.
No, that's too funny.
It's forever winter.
Oh, I love it. I could do black all year round. I really could.
Exactly.
But seriously, guys, Shear International, we just saw a little bit about the incredible work that you guys do. But tell us a little bit about, one, what it is, and then also how you guys got started.
Well, Shear International is a hairstylist training program for women who have been rescued from trafficking or have suffered from extreme poverty, or basically any type of real struggle that anyone could have had who's in need. And we're there as a program to help get them out of the situation that they're in and provide them with the opportunity for a career.
So good. I want to know. So you guys, I know you guys met together on set here in Hollywood. You were working as a hairstylist here in Hollywood, right? Yep. Both in the industry. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we actually met first, I mean, full circle, God is incredible. We met first on set. So she was doing my hair, and we actually found out through that photo shoot that we were not only involved in the same church, but that we were going on our first mission trip together to Nairobi, Kenya. So we, all the way in LA, back in Corona.
Then to Kenya.
Then to Kenya. And that's kind of where we started our venture. So the next 4 years we spent working short-term in Nairobi, Kenya.
And this was 7 years ago. This all started 7 years ago, yeah.
So it's just incredible to me that you guys meet on set. You have no idea what God's plan is for you. And then now 7 years later, you guys have impacted and worked with countless women, bringing them out of human trafficking or just prostitution. Tell us a little bit about the impact that you've seen and just the specific women.
Yeah, and the women, I mean, I've had the pleasure, we both have had the pleasure of working with women all around the world. Yep. This is the 8th program that I've actually started globally. So, but this one in Thailand was very, very special. Kaylee was doing work out there with children, and I was doing work in Latin America. And so she saw a huge need for what the work I was doing in building programs in Mexico and in Brazil, to building a program where she was in Pattaya, Thailand, which is considered the sex trafficking capital of the world.
Yeah, so we were doing the statistical research going into the brothels, and what we realized is that it's incredible if we can rescue and get them out. And I feel like that's always the mentality. If I want to rescue them, it's a cool thing to do. But if you bring them out and you don't give them a skill set and you don't give them training, we don't want them to need us. We want them to flourish and give them a better tomorrow. And so Diana is absolutely indescribable in the work that she does, and being able to implement not only self-worth, but a skill set that they can utilize to earn an honest living is something that is priceless.
Absolutely, so good. And really, amen to that. I want to know, so you're here, you're working in LA, you're from Orange County, correct? You're from this area, and so talk about God calling you into basically full-time mission work, and right, absolutely. And thinking, okay, well, here I am. I'm a stylist. What can I do with that? And for you, you are a therapist. You know, what can I do with that? Talk a little bit about that.
We were on a mission. We were going to Kenya to watch my first group of girls graduate from the first beauty school that I helped build in Kenya. And we had gone back there. These 14 women had worked so incredibly hard. So we wanted to honor them by showing up at their graduation. So we went together. And we were there and saw them graduate. And on our way, we had a layover in Amsterdam. Now, most people know that the red light district in Amsterdam is one of the biggest and most well-known, infamous red light districts in the world. And we walked through there and we saw a young girl, very underdeveloped, who's dressed up to look like a teenager. She was dressed up to look like she was 14. And she had tons of makeup on, and she was, but not developed at all. She was a child. And we were just like, okay, come on, like this. What can we do? Like, this is a kid, and it just is standing there in a window and we can't do anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and here's something as well is that, so she's doing her salons. I'm in my master's for my therapy program, and we got here in a very specific way. So we have our own testimonies, we have our own past, and we've worked with a lot of individuals in regards to rape and abuse and self-worth. And so understanding that there is more to the picture, specifically within sex trafficking, human trafficking, and injustice. And so for us, I think it was that God can take anything that has happened to you, any decisions that you've made in the past, and he can take that and utilize it to change lives. And not only that, but each of us have a specific skill set or a passion. So how can we change that passion and create it into a purpose? And I think that the biggest thing was saying yes, and then realizing in Amsterdam that that was kind of God honing in and saying, all right, you've done this work, these choices have been made, let me use what has been done to you, let me use your passions, and let me format it in a way that can create a flourishing tomorrow for other individuals.
So good. And now you guys are taking that a step further and you're creating Free Reign, which is going to be, well, tell me about it. It's going to be a training program to encourage more people to step up into their skill set and to get out there. Tell me a little bit about that.
We came together and really wanted to use each of our skill sets to help build this program, to build this organization. And we want to educate survivors and equip fighters. Because there is a lot of people out there that have skill sets, that have things that they can provide on the front lines to help people get out of situations that they don't belong in and that God never intended for them to be in. So that's what Free Reign, we came together and created Free Reign.
Now that you know, we're responsible for it, and even more so, Free Reign has a very specific meaning for its name. So when Diana came over to Pattaya, Thailand, and we were doing research in the brothels, one of the first girls that we met with our team was Rain, and that was her name. And she was not only the first girl that we met, but she was the first one within the program, and she was the first one to graduate from the first program.
So good. Guys, before I let you go, I want to, because we could just continue talking about this forever. I want to know, what's so inspiring about you guys is I can't do hair to save my life, and
girl, you got it going on.
Oh, well, thank you. I was thinking about the fact that you guys were coming tonight. But what I think is so inspiring is you guys have used the gifts that God has given you, and you've really stepped out in faith. How can you encourage our viewers or people at home who are like, I want God to use me, but I'm just not sure where to go or what to do?
All you need is a willing heart. That's what it comes straight down to. If you're a chef, you can teach people to cook. If you can sew, you can teach people to sew clothes. If you are a pastor, you can preach. If you have, you can talk very well. You can sit up here and interview people who are making radical impact in the world. Anyone can do something to help someone else. That's it.
Yeah, if God calls you, he will equip you. So don't be in denial. And honestly, if God created you, why would you diminish the fact that he created you and the fact that he has a passionate purpose for your life and calling, and all he needs you to do is say yes.
And you guys are living testimonies to that. Guys, thank you so much for being on the show.